Turning to national headlines, major developments this evening out of the Middle East. President Trump now calling on Israel to halt military operations in the Gaza Strip after Hamas agreed in principle to a U.S.-led proposal to end the war and free the hostages. ABC's Ian Pannell is in Jerusalem with more.
President Trump's peace plan had been accepted by Israel and was welcomed internationally after it was unveiled earlier this week as Netanyahu visited the White House. Then yesterday, Hamas releasing a statement saying it accepts some of Trump's proposals, agreeing in principle to release all the remaining hostages alive or dead. However, Hamas will only free the hostages if proper field conditions are met and says they're ready to negotiate the details. Hamas also says it would hand over the administration of the Gaza Strip to a Palestinian body with support from Arab nations. But there's no mention of Hamas disarming, as President Trump demanded, and there are questions about just how that would happen and who would oversee it.
Hamas is assessed still to probably have 10 to 15,000 fighters still at arms. And where are those fighters and how much of their weapons do they still have control of?
Netanyahu's instructed the Israeli military to hold all offensive operations in the Gaza Strip, according to two Israeli sources familiar with the matter. Only defensive measures are permitted. Palestinians in the Gaza Strip reacting to news of a possible agreement. I hope Hamas ends the war, this man says, because we're truly tired. The war has left nothing for us. Some Israelis expressing concern Netanyahu may sabotage the deal. Yehuda Cohen's son, Nimrod, is still being held in Gaza. He says he's counting on President Trump.
We're putting our trust in Trump because he's the only one who's doing it, who's the only one who has power to do it.
Indirect negotiations between Israel and Hamas now expected to take place in Egypt on Monday. A White House official says U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner will travel to Egypt to join those negotiations. Ian Pannell, ABC News, Jerusalem.